Hello, Hector, wherever you are. Hope you're somewhere safe, surrounded by love, light, happiness, joy, abundance, and filled with so much faith. Real quick and do me a favor, can you hit that like button, please? Please hit share, please hit subscribe, and turn that notification bell on to all so you can always be updated whenever I put another message out there for you guys. And if you'd like to donate, you do not have to. It's not a requirement, but it is truly appreciated. The information is in the description box down below, and thank you from the bottom of, but with all of my heart ahead of time to anybody and everybody who chooses to do so, and to everybody who has been. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May God bless your beautiful souls tenfold. All right, and thank you for the super thanks and the memberships and everything. Thank you guys. May God bless your beautiful souls tenfold. All right, so this is part 2. I apologize, guys. I was recording on my other phone that has a oh yeah, by the way, it's 11:40. It was 11:44 when I went to go start this one, the second one. All right, well, on my other phone, it was recording, and and after I have to now know after an hour and 16 minutes to stop the video because it said that it was like still recording, but it was making it into a second video, like how this one does it, and only does it in like 22 minutes and 33 seconds at a time. So I just kept going, and I went to go upload it, and it was only the hour and 16 minutes. It was like an hour and 23 minutes and some seconds, or it was at least that, because I remember at one point I said an hour, 23 or 28 minutes. But whatever. So I'm just gonna let you know the ending of it, okay, guys? I apologize about that. I think where we left off was, I don't remember, shit. It was way in their imagination, okay? So this couple, I'm just gonna go from here, okay? They realize you have an ex, so pretty much what's happening is you have it, and make sure you watch part 1, okay? Because if you didn't watch it, stop this, go watch that. There's a lot that came out, okay? But pretty much, you have an ex that was sent in by your karmic ass, bitch ass family, okay? That tried to steal an inheritance from you, and they did the utmost, okay? Now, the main person behind your karmic ass family that sent your ex in and that was aligning with your ex karmic friends and everything else to go against you, right? That family member was playing a game of chess. They tried to use you as a pawn, and they realized that all these other idiots were just their pawns or flicking them off. Long story short, they sent your ex in. Your ex, then this also karmic family member in the past, ended up getting your ex arrested with federal charges. Could he even blamed you for it? They're now starting to discover that it was this karmic family member, this so-called, or someone you consider to be family, so-called mastermind behind all this, right? And they don't realize this person was using them as a pawn just like they use you. Obviously, if they're going to do this to an innocent divine being that did nothing but love them, confirmation, love them and appreciate them, and, you know, they were the first person you even thought of when you were supposed to get this inheritance and everything else, obviously they're going to do it to them too. And they're seeing how this person's been moving and how they've been unaliving people. They got themselves caught up in RICO acts. Well, long story short, your ex got caught up in some bullshit with the feds, and they took a deal with the feds. They were collaborating with the feds. They were going to frame you, but you cut them off. And the feds know that you're innocent and know what they've been planning behind your back. And they realized they broke this contract with the feds. Now, they're either on their run or they got arrested. One or the other, all right? If they didn't get arrested already, they're gonna be. And now their logical thinking is for them, because they know that they're facing at least 30 years. It was like 20 plus some years from what they did in the past, all right, and for them lying to the feds. But now they realize, okay, they're caught up in some sort of RICO Act, which is 30 years in prison just for the RICO Act itself, let alone for this RICO charge, let alone everything else. They're involved in weapons, some about weapons, unaliving people, attempted unaliving people. I strongly feel like they unalived your family member that passed away as well. They attempted to take your life, and there's so much involved that they're never going to get out of prison. Nobody in this situation is ever going to be out of prison, ever. Some people are going to get the death penalty. Some people are going to get multiple life sentences. Some people are just going to, and some people, they also are getting child P, it's child PRN is involved in this as well. This is your ex, I feel like, that's getting this, or it could be a couple or something like that. I don't know. They did death magic on you. They're watching you. They see that you've been liberated from this. All right. Now, there was either your ex's person passed away from this death magic, or it was a couple that passed away from this death magic. They're living in a nightmare. It's only in their imaginations they ever did this. There's something about a variety of weird shit that they were doing. They're also cyberbullying you, whatever. They're trying to have you. They're had a whole network, okay, of people hiding behind fake ass accounts, pretending, you know, to cyberbullying you. They got caught hacking into your devices. Now they feel like a failure, a castaway. They wanted that for you. There's evidence of this, so now this is happening to them. All right, it could have been some sort of soulmate that passed away, or eternal love, whatever, or that's going to be passing away. They have a terminal illness. They're all hesitant now because they realize they cursed themselves. All right, now this person has a terminal illness. They have nobody now. Now they're a castaway because that's what they wanted for you, and their mask is off, and they're freaked out because it's come to their attention that they're going to be passing away. You're going to end up, they spend all their money on spells, hexes, curses, voodoo, hoodoo, witchcraft, and everything on you, and they have nobody, and they know that you know, are the only one of a loyal friend to them, or a loyal companion that would actually be there, that would be wiping our ass if need be. They don't have the finances to be able to get the treatment that they need, okay, because they spend all their money trying to curse you and doing money blockages. So now, and it's return to sender. All right, now, all right, something about, there's a third wheel enemy of yours. It could be like a neighbor or a friend. You used to like watch their kid or something, possibly. They're also trying to marry you. They were sent in, there was a collaboration about sending your ex in to try to marry you, to baby trap you or something like that, and unalive you. All right, some weird shit's going on there. There's also that you're going to sue. Someone's married for some of you. You're going to find out you're married and you have no idea about this, okay? Again, let me make it abundantly clear. I, Misty Ems, have never been married, so if anybody is married under my name, the devil is a fucking lie, okay? Let it be known in the comments if you've never been married, or if you're not currently married, because I feel like for somebody out there, you're going to find out somebody stole your identity and they got married under your name without your consent, okay? Now, somebody's child either passed away or is going to pass away, or their person is passing away from this death magic. They're scared they're next. They know that they have this illness because somebody has STD that's going to take their life because they had a variety of partners. They sold their body. They tried to say that you did, and you don't do that. So, of course, that's their karma. All right. Now, all right, what's happening here? Somebody's running out of time. They know that. All right, and then this third wheel enemy that you had a lot of love for, you supported, you cared for, you could have possibly watched their child or something like that. Either the mother passed away from a heart, either the mom, or I feel like it's a couple with a child. The mother either passed away from a heart attack or something to do with her heart, because she was so cold-hearted, she had no heart. God took her heart from her, or is going to take her heart from her. Or the child passed away, or the child got taken from them, or the masculine passed away, but I feel like it's the feminine, all right? Or something like this. It's a third wheel enemy, okay, that was spreading all these lies and slanders about you, that your karmic ass family sent in to get close to you and everything else. They're watching you online. They're seeing that you've been liberated from this curse that they tried to curse you with, this death magic they sent you, and you were they're watching you. They see that you have all that you've been liberated from. You've been cleansed of this. All right, you could have did a smoke cleanse. You could have did a salt bath and cleansed it away, or you could have been literally with God. You could have been reading your Bible when they sent this, or you could have said the Lord's Prayer: Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Okay, now that is the most powerful prayer, okay, guys? Everybody should know it, and even if you do know it like the back of your hand, it's still very important for you to have it written down, either in a book and have it placed next to your bed, or have it, like, you can get them framed, okay, and have them on a wall right where you sleep, so as soon as you wake up you can read it, because if they're doing a shut up spell on you, which I'm strongly getting they are, when you're dreaming, all right, one way, if it's, when if you're dreaming and you can't speak, you're trying to like yell and nothing's coming out. Hi, what's going You know what I mean? That's a shut up spell. They're doing a shut up spell. Now, if it's a powerful one, your lips will like literally be being sealed shut, right? In your dream, it'll be like your lips are being sealed. That's witchcraft. It's a shut up spell that they're doing. What you want to do is in your dream, when that's happening, say the Lord's Prayer over and over again. You're going to forget part of the Lord's Prayer that's part of the shut up spell, because they know that the Lord's Prayer is the most powerful prayer, and the devil himself can't get in even during that prayer. So it's part of their prayer. So what you want to do is say the prayer as well as you can, whatever you can remember. And usually within the first 3 times of you saying it, God will wake you up. As soon as you wake up, you're going to want to continue saying the Lord's Prayer. You're going to feel out of it, okay? Especially if it's a very strong and powerful one. So what you're going to do is say have it written down. Okay, because I know that prayer, like I know how to read or say my name, okay? I know like the back of my hand, but that's part of the spell. And if it's a very powerful one, okay, sometimes like I'll wake up and like you feel completely out of it. You feel like you're drugged or like you're in this fog, and you'll be reading it and the words will be like jumbling, literally going like up and down, okay? It's because of the witchcraft. So you want to be able to read it, and you'll even notice you trying to read it, it'll be like you'll mess it up still. So but what you still want to do is continue to read it the best that you can, and keep reading it over and over again until you can say it on your own at least 3 times without reading it, okay? Just knowing it off the top of your head, okay? And do it at least 3 times. And then after that, you're going to feel completely like you're not going to feel all out of it and groggy anymore. And like, you know what I mean? And you know that it went back, okay? And then all you want to do is surrender. If you want to send it back, do whatever you do. Cleanse your energy, okay? Get some Palo Santo sticks, sage, whatever. Do whatever you do, and surrender the issue to God, and give God, Jesus, angels, ancestors, and loved ones that passed away, you know, your full consent to protect you by all means necessary, and thank them. It's very important for you to thank them for what they're doing for you. All right, and then cleanse your energy, okay? And what do you call it? Yeah, so do that, all right? And I feel like maybe that's what happened here, okay? And if you don't have the dream of it and don't pick it up that way, it's very important to say that prayer every day, you know, at least in the morning and at night, at very least, and throughout the day too, you can. But at least every morning when you wake up, so you can find out if they're doing it, and at night before you go to sleep as well. And throughout the day too, just to, you know, just to check. But if you know that prayer, you should definitely know it, okay? Learn it. If you don't, it's a very important prayer to have. It's the most powerful one. So, and this way, like throughout the day, like just say that prayer. And if you know that prayer, like, you know, if you know it by heart and you have trouble saying that prayer, it's because of they're doing a shut up spell, or they're doing some sort of like, you know, they're doing work on you. So it's important to know that prayer, okay? And it's just an easy way for you to be able to tell that something's happening to you. And then like the higher you ascend, you'll start to pick it up, like, you know what I mean? Depending how high you are, like how much you ascend, you'll eventually be able to see the point where you know that they're doing it before they even do it, when they're just even thinking about doing it, or before they even think about doing it, okay? You know their moves before they do. But yeah, they're watching you online. They're seeing that you've been liberated. They're seeing you over here chilling, having all this peace, tranquility, and easiness, okay? And that now they're freaking out because they know it's coming back to them when this person passes away, or they did pass away. If they did, they know it's because of this backfire. It could be a family member that passed away, okay? It could be a family member that passed away, or that's going to pass away, or something like that. Either yours or theirs. Something like that's happening, okay? And it's a backfire, okay? It's because of the death magic they did to you. It's being backfired onto them. All right, I'm strongly getting it was either, I feel like your ex could have had a family member pass away, and this karmic family member yours now also has a family member that passed away. Could possibly be their child, because you see the child here, the death here, and then the family. Now this could be someone that you consider to be a family. It could be step family. It could be someone you just considered to be family. It was a friend. Confirmation. All right, this resonates very heavily with me, like with my stepfather and my stepbrother that just passed away yesterday. I know it was backfired because I already got the download that he was doing death spells on me. I already knew that. And then once I found out about my brother, I right away knew it was, you know, because of that dickhead. But whatever. You know what I mean? I know my brother's, you know, my stepbrother is in peace, and he's still here, and, you know, he's a beautiful soul, so I know he's in heaven. All right, he was, you know, and it's unfortunate because he is such an amazing person. He had 2 young children that did not deserve that. You know, but I know he's at peace. He was a very good man, so I know he is definitely in heaven. I just feel bad for his wife and his children, you know, and the rest of my step family and my little sister. You know what I mean? Especially because he lived in another, you know, he lives all the way out in Arizona. He's been out there for years now. And my sister was getting close with him again, all right? And that's what she was saying, you know. I pray that he comes to her in her dreams. Please pray for my sister that my stepbrother comes, you know, to her in her dreams. I prayed with her yesterday that he'll do that. Because she was really upset about that, you know. She thought that she was going to be able to see him again just to find out that he had passed, unfortunately. And, you know, and like, for instance, okay, I know my stepdad was doing that bullshit, and my stepbrother is his firstborn child. And if you know about that stuff, it's going to be your firstborn, okay? They could even put it up for a sacrifice, too. A lot of times when they do sacrificial rituals, you put up your, you know, your firstborn, supposedly. And the way he is, he would have done some bullshit like that, okay? He definitely would have, especially with him, unfortunately. Anyway, but I'm strongly getting that. I'm strongly, and now I also feel like this third wheel enemy of yours, their family member could have passed away. It was either one of them, possibly a child. I pray that's not the case. Now, remember, if it's a child, it doesn't have to be a little kid. It could be a grown-ass adult. It's still someone's child. You see what I'm saying? For instance, my stepbrother is a grown man. He's older than me. You know what I mean? But it still is someone's child. It's their kid, especially their firstborn, okay? Anyway, now the authorities know about everything. The feds are taking this extremely personal. They know what's been being done to you. They're very proud of you, all right, and they're taking a lot of pride in taking this scumbag organization down. Whatever this is, whether it's a group of people, an organization, a club, a gang, whatever this is, it's not going to work, bitch. They could be doing throat chakra magic on you. All right, because right as my throat chakra was acting up, and I was looking at, you know, and talking about shut up spells, and I'm seeing this blue, which is like, you know, your throat chakra. Okay, so they could be doing that on you too. Make sure you're cleansing. All right, now, they're taking a lot of pride in taking these douchebags down, all right? And these people, the feds have a lot of love for you. They're mesmerized by your strength, okay? And your courage to keep going, to keep moving on, and to keep bettering yourself, even with all odds stacked against you and with everything that you've been through. They're extremely proud of you. I'm extremely proud of you. God, Jesus, angels, ancestors, loved ones that passed away are extremely proud of you, and you should be extremely proud of yourself, all right? Because with all odds stacked against you, you still made it out. You're still evolving. You're still doing absolutely fucking amazing, all right? And you're getting your justice, okay? And what else was there? They're running out of time. Yeah, and again, they spent all their money on the spells, hexes, curses, voodoo, hoodoo, witchcraft, and death magic, and everything else. And also, they were attacking your finances, right? So now, but it was going, you know, you stayed in your faith, it's going back to sender. So now their finances are fucked up, right? From them spending all this money on spells, hexes, curses, voodoo, hoodoo, witchcraft, and all that shit, death magic, and everything else. And then also, on top of that, the money blockage they sent to you is going back to them. So now their money's being blocked. And what do you call it? So now they don't have the finances to get a lawyer. They don't have finances to get whoever has this terminal illness. They don't have the finances for their treatment. And you're going to sue these people, and you're going to get a lot of money from the lawsuit itself, let alone what was stolen from you, okay? There's a lot of organizations and stuff that's involved in this, okay? A lot that's going on here. So you're going to make, when you sue them, you're going to get so much money that you're never going to have to work another day in your life unless you want to, okay? You're being told as well, when you get these finances, make sure you don't fall back into bad ways or evil ways. You won't, though. You won't. I have a lot of, 1,000,000% faith in that you won't, okay? And God does too. God knows you're going to do the right things, but you're also being told, you know, to make sure you're investing, okay? You're like, you know, create businesses or something like that. Do like things that help out, you know, the community, your community, help out children, help out animals, or whatever you want to do. The military, law enforcement, whatever you want to do. But like, make sure you're giving back, okay? Because to get you, I don't have to tell you this, you already know, but still, all right. But like, start businesses and stuff with this. Do something where you're getting money in return to help your future family, okay? And stuff like that, okay? But this is going to be a lot of money where you're not going to have to work if you don't want to, okay? But I feel like you probably still will, because I feel like you're that type of person. But I feel like you're going to be doing more like charitable work or something like that, or you're going to be able to have the easiness to, or you're going to be creating your own businesses where you're going to have people work for you. You know, it's going to be your business, or like, you know, but you're going to be able to actually go on a huge break if you want to, a huge vacation, which you definitely deserve, and you most definitely need, okay? You definitely do, all right? But just be mindful of that, guys, and just know you're getting your justice. Continue praying and manifesting, because your prayer and your faith and your manifestations are coming through, okay? Your prayer and your faith is what is, and your dedication and your resilience, okay? And your love for God is what's saving your ass, okay? Every single time. Trusting in God is, you know, and how strong your faith is. They're trying to break down your faith and your protection. That will never happen. They're fucking dumb. Okay? Look, we have double Jesus here. Jesus got your back like a bra strap, homie, okay? But Jesus, though, is always there for you. There he is again. On both sides. Double Jesus twice. He's always there for you. Alright, let's get you some angel cards. And Jesus cards. Yeah, see, Jesus and angels are always there for you. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones passed away. Do you have any messages for the collective, please and thank you? I'm so mad though that didn't happen. Like it didn't record. If saying it was recording, then it stopped recording. Ow. And there was a lot of good stuff that came out, but I don't remember what came out in there and what didn't. Like what was, I don't know. But I figured I would at least just do another rundown of what happened in the ending of it. Okay. I think I got pretty much everything. They're getting caught up for being in your phone, hacking your devices, fucking with your devices. Ask, and you shall receive, that your joy may be full. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. There's a hidden message here that didn't want to come out. There's a hidden message coming in. All right. They could have been hiding messages from you. Knock and it shall be open unto you. Matthew 7:7. Somebody's name could be Matthew. All right. And 7, you know, July 7th could be significant. But 7:7. There was a message that was like not sent, or that's blocked or hidden or something. It's a hidden message. Donations. What did I just say about that too? Donations and charitable work. I just said something about charity too, right? Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manifold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. Yeah, so whoever is spiritually supporting you, you know, you're being told, like, I guess especially when you get your finances, if you don't have it obviously now, then obviously not. But when you get it, you're being told to make sure whoever supported you, you support them. Okay, and it's what did it say? Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manifold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. It'll come back to you multiplied, okay? Yeah. All right. that's even with, like, you know, if you're watching channels and stuff, and you, even if you don't have the finances, just like I said, your time, your energy, and your supplies, you know, whatever you do, that could be as far as liking liking and subscribing and stuff like that, you know what I mean, commenting as well, because, you know, we're putting out stuff for you guys. We're putting all this time, energy, putting targets on our back to bringing these messages. So, like, you know, not everybody has finances, which is completely fine. And, you know, it just, the likes itself, the comments, the shares, you know what I mean? And the subscribes goes a long way. And with you doing that, if you have for whatever you're working on, it's going to help you people, especially if you have a channel, okay, then you're going to get more people subscribing to you. That's why even anything I watch on YouTube, I subscribe to every person, unless it's something that's talking about Satan and stuff like that. So unless it's like devil worshippers, then I won't subscribe to that. But you know what I mean. But even if, like, I always subscribe, because, you know, what you put out is what you get. It's just, you know, supporting somebody, loving somebody, like, you know, supporting you know, their path and what they got going on. And obviously they're like, you know, Satanists that are talking shit about God and stuff like that. I ain't supporting that. Fuck to no, I'm not doing that. With God, all things are possible. Matthew 19:26. And absolutely, with God, anything's possible. God, you know, makes, you know, miracles every day. Anything. He's the creator of everything, you know what I mean? Ask and you shall receive, that your joy may be full. John 16:24. Someone's name could be John. Beautiful. All right, severe vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously. In any lifetime as you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Beautiful. Alright guys, that's what I have for you, okay? So please, you know, spread love, not hate, always. And please, do not forget to give God, Jesus, angels, ancestors, and loved ones that passed away the utmost love, and also the authority figures as well, that are bringing your justice, and all your hidden, you know, all the hidden helpers in the background, okay? You know, and thank you in my situation. Thank you from the bottom of it with all of my heart. May God bless your beautiful souls tenfold, and protect you. All right, but do not forget to give it, you know, to thank them, you know, from the bottom of it with all of your hearts for all that they do in their lives, because they're moving mountains for us and getting ready to rain down miracles on us. All right, guys, and please, if you did not hit that like button yet, please hit that like button. Please hit share. Please hit subscribe and turn that notification bell on to all, so you can always be updated whenever I put another message out there for you guys. And if you'd like to donate, you do not have to. It is not a requirement, but it is truly appreciated. The information is in the description box down below. And thank you from the bottom up, but with all of my heart, ahead of time, to anybody and everybody who chooses to do so, and to everybody who has been. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May God bless your beautiful souls tenfold. All right, and guys, I'm doing a giveaway. You have until Sunday, possibly Monday. Sunday. We'll do it God's Day, okay? You have till Sunday to do this. You can go show Yellow Wolf, YELAWOLF. Go show him some love, and it's my way of giving back to him, that he, you know, he saved my life many of times. So just a way to give back to him for my love and appreciation for him. Go whatever your favorite song is by him, and if you don't know who he is, if you don't know his music, just look him up, listen to a song, and post it on either YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, because that's the only platforms I have, and I do double check. So what I want you to do, I'm about to, right after this reading, I'm going to be doing a post on my community board, and what I want you to do is, on that post, don't write anything else in the comments, because the faster I can go through it, the faster you can get the surprise, like your gift, okay? whoever wins, that winner can get the gift, because I do double check. All right, so in the comments, just write down what platform, the name of the platform, for instance, like YouTube, right? YouTube / and then your username, okay? And make sure if it's on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, make sure you don't have your account set to private, because if you have your account set to private, then I won't be able to see it. And if I go on there and I don't see it, I'm going to the next person, all right? Because last time it took me over a week to, you know, go through everybody, because I double check. And some of the issues were that people had their accounts set to private. And so I'm giving you the forewarning now. Make sure that it's not, your account's not set to private, or the post isn't set to private, because one, you're not giving, you know, he's not getting the support, okay, by, you know, it's so that everybody can see it. So and I'm just not gonna, you know, I just want the winner, whoever the winner is, to be able to get it as quick as possible. And what I'm doing is, I do it now, all right, because what happened was last month, the winner was from the Philippine Islands, all right, and it cost so much money. It was like over $150 for me to mail it. Okay, so what I decided to do, well, you know, my quick thinking always, I managed to get away past that. And so what I'm doing is, so this way it's eligible for everybody. Now, if it comes out where it doesn't work in a state or country that, you know, that I can send it, I go on Temu and I'm going to order you something on Temu. This way it's like free delivery, and it's just, it'll be to you super quick, it'll be easy, and you know, I can send it to different states or countries. Now, if you're in a country, I apologize, there's nothing I can do about it, and it doesn't, you know, they don't support Temu, I apologize, there's nothing I can do about that. So just be aware of that, be mindful of that, and I'm gonna have to go to the next person, all right? But that's the way I'm gonna have to do it. This is the best way to do, where it's gonna be fair to everybody. And unfortunately, if you, I'm pretty sure that goes everywhere, okay? But if not, I'm just giving you a forewarning. You know, if you're somewhere where, you know, Temu doesn't support it, or if it costs too much money for me to you know, mail it out to somebody else, then I'm just going to pick another person. So be mindful of that. But I'm pretty sure Temu goes all over the place. So that's why I picked Temu, all right? So it can, yeah, can be sent, but I'm going to be giving away, I'm not exactly sure what, I'm going to go look on there. It'll be a surprise. It'll probably be like a tarot deck and like crystals or something like that, like a protection bracelet, something like that. Definitely at least a protection bracelet, or like a protection crystal, and like a tarot deck of some sort, okay? If you're the winner and if you're not interested in the tarot decks and you just want crystals, or if there's something else, let me know and we can do that for you as well. But once I pick the winner and I get communication back from you, and it's set in stone that you're the winner, I'll talk to you like one-on-one or whatever, and figure it out, well, through the comments, okay, because I don't check my Gmail. I'll speak to you through the comments, all right, and we'll work it out, you know, because some of you don't want your own tarot decks, okay, which is perfectly fine. So I'll find something else for you, okay? So if you're not into the, you know, doing tarot yourself, that's perfectly fine. You'll still have a chance to win, because I want everybody to have a chance, okay? So, you know, and if you don't like crystals, we'll still figure something else out for you, okay? So anybody is open to win this, all right? And we'll find out what it's going to be after the winners, you know, like I can get, you know, we'll figure it out afterwards. But yeah, check the community board on you know, Divine Messenger 144K, and go share any Yellow Wolf song, to listen to it and share it, you know,